Hello, everyone. Today's reading brings up the Page of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. We also have the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. The two cards that really stand out to me right now are the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So let's begin with what's moving toward you. You're receiving a lot of intuitive downloads at the moment. There's a pleasant surprise coming, some kind of offer or opportunity that's about to enter your life. The King of Pentacles represents stability, leadership, financial security, abundance, and long-term success. You've been incredibly giving in this lifetime, and the divine hasn't overlooked that. Notice how this card sits right next to the Nine of Pentacles, which is all about enjoying the rewards of your hard work, financial independence, success, and well-earned blessings. This tells me that not only is an offer coming in, but abundance is flowing towards you as well. The energy around this feels grounded, stable, and very promising. Whatever is coming in looks solid and supportive. Next, we have the King of Cups, which speaks to emotional balance being restored. You've spent a lot of time being the emotional anchor for others. People admire you and look up to you because you lead with kindness and compassion, no matter how you've been treated in the past. At the same time, you've always wished for someone to show up for you the way you've shown up for everyone else. Emotionally, things have often felt uneven. You were the giver, the caretaker, the one holding everything together, especially in love. Now that's changing. Someone is coming into your life who is emotionally mature and balanced. This person isn't empty or dependent. They have their own emotional cup to offer. They've done their healing just like you. They've gone through growth and transformation just like you. This connection is going to feel mutual, equal, and emotionally fulfilling. Now, let's look at the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, because there's an important message here. The Ten of Swords shows a painful ending you've already been through, something that cut deep and left you feeling shattered, exhausted, and completely drained. It may have felt like everything was falling apart at once, leaving you at rock bottom. But the good news is that this cycle is finally coming to a close. That chapter is ending, and there's real relief ahead. You've been carrying an enormous weight for a long time. The Ten of Wands shows how much responsibility you've had on your shoulders. You worked harder than most people ever have to. It wasn't just your own struggles you carried, but the emotional pain and heaviness of others too. This left you drained, both physically and emotionally. Now, whatever chapter is coming to an end in your life is about to change everything. You may have felt like this was your breaking point, but in reality, it's the doorway to something new. It's as if you had to pass through one final, deeply painful test before stepping into a life filled with love, stability, and abundance. And look at what's coming in. The Queen of Pentacles appears, bringing comfort, security, and financial stability. This is abundance flowing toward you. With the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and Nine of Pentacles all together, it's clear that prosperity, independence, and long-term success are aligning for you. You can already sense the shift happening. Your life is moving away from constant pressure and overwhelming responsibility into a phase of peace, balance, and fulfillment. Opportunities are presenting themselves, doors are opening, and love is making its way towards you. You are leaving behind a painful chapter and stepping into the most blessed season of your life. There were moments, especially tied to the energy of the Ten of Swords and Ten of Wands, where you felt deeply let down and abandoned by people you trusted. You were shocked to see their true nature, realizing that who they appeared to be was very different from who they truly were. For a long time, it felt like it was only you. Trusting others never felt safe because disappointment kept repeating itself. You knew that the moment you relied on someone else, they'd eventually let you down. Whenever you needed emotional support, no one really showed up. They were focused on themselves, not you. So you adapted. You stayed quiet. You learned to hold everything in and deal with things on your own. But look at this. You're walking away now. You're leaving behind disappointment, betrayal, and dishonesty. With the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords together, this is clear confirmation that a chapter is ending. This is completion. This is closure. And honestly, thank God. You're stepping away from what no longer aligns with you, walking away from emotional imbalance, walking away from lack, exhaustion, and repeated letdowns. All right, let's keep going. Now we have the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. And wow, I have chills. Your energy is shifting. You're moving out of a heavy, low vibration state where everything felt stuck and overwhelming, and stepping into passion, motivation, and inspiration. You're being called to lead in this lifetime, to be a visionary. Something new is approaching you right now. It feels like you're overcoming obstacles one after another. You're becoming clear and focused on what your next mission is. Suddenly, your energy is coming back after feeling like it had completely burned out. You truly are a leader. There's something big you're building, or just beginning to envision. Something significant. You're going to start receiving stronger intuitive nudges about what's next for you, especially if you choose to fully step into this path. Take a look at this. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Two of Swords. I'm serious. Abundance is written all over this for you. How do pentacles keep showing up like this? The divine has seen everything you've been through, the effort you put in, the way you always showed up for others. You were the light in the middle of spiritual battles that were never meant to be yours. You carried healing, love, compassion, and understanding, even when it cost you deeply. You were holding such a high vibration while moving through some of the darkest seasons of your life, and that did not go unnoticed. The message is very clear now. It's your turn to receive. You are closing out the most painful chapter you've ever lived, and you're stepping into a brand new beginning, one that feels blessed, lighter, and aligned. The divine is telling you that you can trust life again. The same disappointments and struggles you once knew are not following you forward. Instead, you'll start to feel opportunity opening up. You'll feel pleasure again, growth, love, expansion. Truly, congratulations. You earned this. Now, with the Two of Swords, I feel there are some important choices ahead. One thing you need to understand is that not everyone can come with you into this next phase. Some people and situations will need to be released, and I know that won't be easy for you. You want everyone to experience this beautiful life alongside you, but I need to be honest with you. Not everyone is meant to walk the path you're stepping onto. The energy you're rising into was designed specifically for you. You will find your soul tribe. You will meet your people, and those who are meant to continue with you, you'll recognize them there. When I say there, I mean on an energetic level. Some connections won't vanish dramatically. They'll just slowly fade, and you'll feel it in your heart. You'll know. For some, this part is especially hard. Change can be scary, and abandonment wounds can run deep. Even when a connection is unhealthy, its ending can still hurt. That pain is valid, and I completely understand it. Now we also have the Four of Swords and strength. The Four of Swords is all about rest and restoration. It speaks of peace, stillness, and taking time to reconnect with the divine. You're in the middle of a deep renewal, a shift in your energy, a shift in your frequency. Everything in your life is truly transforming. At last, the peace you've been longing for is making its way to you. You are far braver than you realize. It feels like you've had to face incredibly heavy situations. At times, almost as if you were fighting dark, overwhelming forces. And yet, you made it through. Your inner strength, your determination, and your light carried you forward. Everything you've been through has shaped you into someone incredibly strong. Truly strong. You kept pushing ahead even when you felt drained, worn down, or convinced you couldn't take on one more challenge. And then, life threw something even harder your way, and you still rose to meet it. Take a moment to be proud of yourself. Be proud of who you are and who you've become. Now look at this. Our closing card is the Lovers. I have to partially cover it, but the message is clear. Love is here. Harmony is here. Meaningful partnerships are coming into your life. Your soul family, the people who are truly aligned with you, are stepping into this new frequency alongside you. You've already started to sense the love that's on its way, but life is about to feel really, really good. You're going to feel deeply blessed. Abundance is coming. A brand new soul family is forming around you. For some of you, even a brand new environment. Love, joy, and peace like you've never experienced before. All right, everyone. This is your reading, sending you so much love and so much light. So much love to you all. I'll see you in the next reading.